No gap. Not a single day gap. Next day I got a call from Venkatramani and from UPES, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies in
Okay.
Dehradun.
Okay.
They called me. They said, we are so and so, sir. We would like to talk to you. For what purpose? So Venkatramani garu proposed your name. We need a director for our law school. Where it is? So, Dehradun, sir. My daughter said, well, myself and my wife, why not to spend there a honeymoon? I told my wife, are you willing to come? Yes, yes, why not? Let's move. So I was very happy. Anyway, now, after that, I told you, not even 1 day gap. Immediately, I was asked by UPES. They arranged everything for my travel and took both my wife and myself there in Dehradun. We were there for 2 days, went around the campus, accepted the package of 30 lakhs per year.
Great, sir. Great.
Accepted the package because I had no other burden. They only offered, I didn't bargain. They were asking me, sir, Professor, you want anything else? Fortunately, sir, to all my veteran brothers, more than 50% of the faculty from defense forces.
Oh, great.
In UPES.
Yeah.
Air Marshal.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes. And that had given me a lot of encouragement. They were all telling me, sir, we are there to help you. We are there to support it in administration. Please come and join. I said, okay. I've agreed. I've signed the contract and came back to Vizag. With about 10-15 days time, I stopped. But after I came back to Vizag, unfortunately, nothing happened. In fact, of sad nature. But there was a lot of pressure from both of my daughters that not to move from Vizag.
Okay.
I have no sons, 2 daughters. I know I don't repent, but both daughters started pressurizing me that, Daddy, you will not leave Vizag.
So concerned about your health, to be near home only.
I know, but they didn't allow me to move out. One is in Hyderabad, one is here itself, is assistant professor. So they didn't allow me to think about it. I said, okay. Then I rang up to them. I told them that I can't go against my daughters, against my children, I can't go. So therefore, they wish me to be here. So therefore, kindly excuse me. Anyway, after great reluctance, they said that, sir, we are unfortunate. Next time we will see. If you find any chance, we will call you. Anyway, that was one phase. And I didn't go for there. Thereafter, immediately, in the very same week, not even a week gap, in the very same week, in the first week of December 2011, I was invited by MBBS Murthy, a 2-time MP and a great educationalist, president of Geetham Institute, Geetham University. So he is a personal friend of mine. So he phoned me and said, sir, where are you going? You will not go anywhere. I told you a number of times he told me, after you lay down our office as Vice Chancellor, I would like your services for Geetham. But you see, sir, we people don't go and back. You told me that day that you want my services. What services you are going to offer me? No. I said, yes, sir, that was true. But I didn't think of it. Then he said, now I will not allow you to go out of Vizag. So he immediately sent a letter through their professors, conferring me with Professor of Eminence, outstanding professor.
Okay, distinguished. Yes.
He conferred a title upon me, Professor of Eminence.
Great, sir.
And requested me to start a law school and said that I am not appointing, university is not appointing you, the university is requesting you. Thereby he wanted to convey that you are not subordinate to Vice Chancellor or Registrar, you are the boss for yourself.
Great, sir, great.
Therefore,
so now I may say that you have never sought any employment, whether you are being sought by others.
Not
that is the power.
I
that
never
is the power of a
job.
little soldier.
Except Andhra University.
Yes.
Except Andhra University. Okay, you have to apply and face the interview.
Yeah, that's a formality, sir.
Yes. On the UGC norms.
Yeah.
So, after it, I did not apply. After my retirement particularly. No, what is it? So therefore, I had to start a law school in Geetham with wonderful infrastructure. A world-class university was started, school was started within the premises of the Geetham University. I served as the founding director for about 7 years, sir.
Great, sir.
In 2018, December, Murthy garu died in October that year. The moment he passed away, I didn't like to stay there. Immediately, I requested the then in charge registrar and vice chancellor, please spare me. So I said, why are you? No, sir, I don't. Enough is enough. No, I don't want to continue. Please. So they relieved me. Yes. And now I'm in front of you after having come out from Geetam. Now, what next is always a question. I tell you, because of the defense tag that we have, because of the discipline service that we had completed for about 15 years, everybody is requesting to do something for their institution. Not to head. I'm not going to head any. Today, I'm proud to claim that a very prominent educationalist, Lau Rataya, who had about 47 education institutions.
Vijnan University, sir?
Yeah, and a university, you know it better. Yeah. A university campus in Guntur requested me to start a law school for them. I said, welcome. That time there was no COVID. So I went there, stayed in their house, guest house, enjoyed their hospitality and prepared all the papers, instructed everybody. And by the time we had done everything perfect, COVID started. Then what to do? I applied for BCI with my little bit of acquaintance with senior advocates because present Bar Council chairman of AP is my student, Ganta Ramarao from Vijayawada.
Okay.
Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh chairman happened to be my student.
Okay.
So he was then the member of Bar Council of India. So I requested them, why don't you help? So online inspection was arranged, sir. It was so unfortunate. Why I'm telling you is that they were doubting whether they could show us every infrastructural facility. No university is able to do that. I said, sir, we will show you. Don't worry. Because I was confident as the registrar was from Navy.
Okay.
The Commodore, Raghunandan, best friend of mine, he is the registrar till, and he told me, sir, as advisor to Vijnan University, you tell me anything I will do. So this online meeting was arranged, and believe me, sir, all the Bar Council members sitting in Delhi, it's very difficult to deal with lawyers.
Yeah.
Particularly Bar Council members. So they were watching how these people are going to show the infrastructure. He had a camera shooting, the staff behind, running very fast from building to building. They gave us only 1 hour time.
Okay.
Then 1 hour time, entire infrastructure was shown to them by him. He said, run. Then one of the members was asking me, what is the background of your registrar? That is Commodore from Navy. Oh, that is a mark for us, sir.
Defense brand of defense.
Yes. So we could do successfully and get Bar Council permission within 15 days, which was history.
So great achievement, sir.
Now, very difficult to get permission from Bar Council, particularly during COVID time.
Okay.
That they sanctioned. We spent a lot of money on the infrastructure. Everything.
I think you only made it happen.
Certainly, sir, because they gave us an opportunity. They gave me an opportunity.
Right.
So I prepared. I have already sent to you. I prepared a brochure.
Yeah. Brochure, yes, sir.
Yes, prospectus.
Yes, sir.
I have designed a prospectus.
Fantastic. Yes.
Justice Jas Chalameshwar, myself gave the forward to them. Anyway, this is again one phase. Now, what next?
So I think there are so many instances to be narrated, so to be shared with our people, so that we also get a lot of inspiration out of your activities. Yes. Being a little sergeant, handling at the all big wigs.
One more issue I will share and then call it a day. Of course, it is night now. Admiral Arun Prakash.
Yes, sir.
He is a former naval chief.
And CNC, your Eastern Command.
Maritime board. He was at Delhi. He created a maritime board with 10 members, where Ajay Kalam, myself, were the members from Vizag. I was one of the advisory committee members for National Maritime Foundation. For 10 years I continued. So that is again a great thing. And in fact, they invited me to Eastern Naval Command for a feast, in fact, strictly speaking. A great dinner. You know what a dinner means in defense forces. People like you and I may not really enjoy a cocktail, but you can keep watching them doing it. So myself and my wife went very graciously. They invited us. They offered a special place for us, and it went on very well. There, Arun Prakash asked me, Professor, you are the Vice Chancellor of Law University. We are very glad. But we would like to know your background. Which university you served before that? Before that, what you were, sir? I had no I don't want to claim any university service, but I will claim to your surprise a service in Indian Air Force as a sergeant for 15 years. He was taken aback. What? You're joking? I said, no, sir. I'm not joking, sir. I was in Indian Air Force from 68 to 83. And of course, now I am sitting with you as Vice Chancellor of a university. But what was I there? Earlier I was soldier, sir. You were my boss. Therefore, there's nothing like, forget about Vice Chancellorship for this month. Yes. So he was so happy that he used to call me. And when I was Vice Chancellor.
Yeah, what was his reaction, sir, when you said you are only sergeant?
I cannot explain. The reaction was so spontaneous.
Okay.
So surprising.
Okay.
And he poured in many surprises on me. Professor, maybe it is a lie.
It must be like something like a shock to him.
But I know, sir, there are many veterans who came from Air Force. They have done their doctorate. They are professors. They may be vice chancellors in private universities. As far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned, I'm the vice chancellor of a state university. So This is how he was interacting with me. Thereafter, many times we interacted with each other. Whenever he used to visit Vizag, he used to call me. We had a wonderful time several times. This is one phase.
So what a great turn and out situation, sir. We don't in service we don't get a chance to see above group captain kind of officer. Now you're a little sergeant dining with the air marshal kind of an officer. It's like a miracle kind of thing in your life.
But sir, remember, all my superiors helped me
from service, from Air Force.
Naturally, to prosecute my studies. So, fortunately, I was equipment assistant. Therefore, after 1:30, 2 o'clock, I was free to go to college.
Okay.
So, but in spite of that, officers have helped me a lot. Professor, you might have heard about Model Leader Hakim, a football coach.
Mm-hmm.
Very outstanding footballer in Hyderabad. So, he was my boss. So, he helped me a lot. He said, Satya, you go to college. Because after it was evening college. It was not coming in my way of duties. I used to perform my duties to the utmost perfection and satisfaction. So where was the question of browsing, sir? There's nothing.
Okay.
And this is how it went on.
So another defining moment in your journey, receiving an appreciation letter from the Chief of Air Staff.
I was coming to you.
Yes, sir.
So when I was sitting as Vice Chancellor, in a small room in Andhra University, they gave me a building. They said, okay, you sit as Vice Chancellor until you have your buildings. So I was sitting there, 2 naval officers came to me. My registrar said, sir, 2 naval officers want to talk to you. I said, okay, let them come. They came. Our university just started. It was on 26th November 2008. I sent a message to you. That was the day on which the Constitution of India was adopted and enacted.
Yes, sir.
And I'm being a constitutional law teacher. So both officers came, I made them comfortable. I offered them a cup of coffee and asked them, what could I do, please? They said, sir, we want some information from you. All right. They started asking about my background and I told them everything. So we were asked to verify whether it was true. They said, it's for you now. I don't have any reason to hide anything. You want to see my pension book? I told him. No, sir. I don't want to see your pension book. So anyway, they went away. Within a week's time, I received a letter from Air Chief Marshal, Homi Major.
Homi Major, yes.
First, he called me, said, Professor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, I would like to have dinner with you in Delhi. Would you please make it to Delhi with your wife? I said, sir, yes, I will. Give me some time, sir, because I was so busy at that time.
Okay.
Dealing with the government education minister and all that. So, how to get the university to start quickly? So then I told him, sir, please give me some time. Unfortunately, I could not. But again, I sent a sorry call to him. Sir, I could not come there because of my very, very busy schedule here in establishing university. He said, don't worry, you do it, and it's a great achievement. So he sent a letter, and that letter I had shared with you. I know that you would send a letter. While in service, it was a great appreciation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But after service, greater appreciation.
Yeah, recognition for your work, the greatness you achieved.
I just want to convey to my young brothers, rather young children, they're all like my children now. So I'm now 70 plus, 72.
Yes, sir.
that if you aspire to serve the armed forces, please don't have second thoughts. Take it as a choice. No depression, no oppression, no suppression.
Okay.
The defense will give you an enlightened feeling, an outstanding career. It will give you a pride which no civilian life can give, which I had been always telling in my interview board to UPSC for selection of IAS, IPS, IFS officers. I was there in the UPSC for several years.
Yeah, you can highlight that point, sir.
No problem. I have so many union government to be the member there. I was there. I used to tell every candidate to feel that he is a public servant. You are going to be the servant to the public. Please do not have an iota of thought that members of the public are your servants. I will tell you, when I was preparing a document, vision document for Geetam and Vigyan University, the presidents asked me that what is your slogan? Can you give a catchy slogan? So I just gave them a catchy slogan on the spot. I said, sir, the object of these institutions is to produce socially relevant lawyers, right-thinking judges, and compassionate bureaucrats.
Oh, very well thought. Socially relevant?
Socially relevant lawyers. A lawyer should always be socially relevant.
Right-thinking judges?
No, right-thinking judges. Unless it takes things in right way, no decision comes out. Right?
And compassionate?
Compassionate bureaucrats. Bureaucrats should always have compassion.
So covering all the three parts.
Naturally, sir.
Great, sir.
So, and this is my message to youngsters. And whatever rank you hold, whatever stage you join, doesn't matter. Maybe as an officer, because there were several officers, my students.
Okay.
Evening college. There was evening college, and from naval base, several naval officers and army officers used to come to attend evening classes. Because evening class, they were permitted to do it.
Okay.
So, therefore, this is how I, without knowing myself, passed time.
Okay.
In fact, I was telling you what next. There's no question of what next. Almost alternate days, I am engaged in a webinar for one university or the other.
Great, sir.
A couple of days back, I was talking for about more than 2 hours to one of the universities in Bangalore. So this is a routine. So no looking back, no getting tired. And I would also say why many people ask me, I was mentioning one thing in Geetam when I was director. One of my old students, a journalist, came to me. I offered a cup of coffee. After 25 years, he came to me from Arabic countries. He said, sir, I am your profound Sisha. I said, okay, sit down. Now, what are you doing there? I am a reporter there, sir. What reporting you do for the press, sir? How independent you are? No, sir, I will draft and send it to the officers. They will scrutinize and publish it, sir. Do you call it journalism? Nonsense. Anyway, then I asked him, then I told him, where you have no independence, don't stay there. Be in a demo. And ultimately, while he was leaving my room, he told me, sir, with your extraordinary insight and knowledge in law, which you taught us, had you been a lawyer of Supreme Court, you would have earned crores of rupees by now. I was immediately...
One second, sir. One second.
I'm not doing it. Automatically it is...
Yeah, somebody is switching on.
Probably it wants me to stop.
No. No, it's quite interesting, sir. Please go on.
Actually, all listeners must feel that it is not a story. It is a real life experience of a human being. Whatever I narrated is a real life experience, not a story.
Okay.
So, every youngster must take it. That his experience doesn't make him great. His experience should guide others. Our experience should guide others. Our experience, we shouldn't expect it. My experience is making me great. No. Experience never makes you great.
Yeah, that's why life is a collection of experiences.
Exactly.
So now you have got a lot of experiences. So now what could be your most defining moment in Indian Air Force, sir? While serving in what could be your defining or most memorable moment in while serving in Air Force?
No. I can only tell you one thing, sir. Very honestly, but for Air Force, I would not have been here today.
So you remain grateful to the Air Force.
Exactly, sir. The type of leisure given to me, amenities provided, a lot of time for me.
The kind of environment, environment, growing right attitude.
Even while I was staying at Hakimpet as last phase of my posting,
sir,
I used to go to Osmania University Night College to study.
Okay.
All this could be possible by many officers. I was telling you, sir, about a Sergeant Yadav.
Yeah.
When I got admission into Osmania University LLM program,
Yes.
I had to pay 250 rupees fees. I had no money. And if at all I applied for cycle advance, I could get only 211 rupees. There was cycle advance. And
Okay.
I was very gloomy. I was worried. Then he asked me, अरे बच्चे क्या हो गया? बोलो. ऐसे ही बोलता था वो from हरियाणा.
Okay.
सर कुछ नहीं है, ऐसे ऐसे. अरे बच्चा क्या यार तुम, चलो तुम्हारा बाप हो तो पैसा नहीं देता, जाओ अभी जाके एडमिट हो जाओ, बाद में देख लेंगे. सर बाद में मैं दे दूंगा आपको. No, don't worry about giving. He gave me 250 rupees. Next morning I went to Osmania University, got myself admitted, and after coming back I applied for cycle advance.
Okay.
Got 211 rupees I gave it.
So what I want.
250 rupees of Sergeant Yadav's help turned me a postgraduate in law.
So which paved the way for becoming vice chancellor finally. That is the crucial point.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So yes, sir. So that's about service. What about while you are in the teaching profession nearly 3.5 decades. So what would be your most defining moments in while in the teaching profession?
Sir, I tell you, there's nothing like a single moment for a teacher.
Okay.
I enjoyed teaching.
Okay. Throughout.
At every stage, I enjoyed teaching.
Okay.
Every word I speak is full of enjoyment. I never repented. I took up teaching. Just I was telling you, I was not worried about thinking my student arguing a writ petition in the Supreme Court is earning 1 lakh rupee per minute.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
Such
they
a
charge
lucrative
minutes.
profession. Yes.
And to be frank, sir, Arun Jaitley was my junior.
Okay.
Arun Jaitley
Uh-huh.
in the day campus, he was 70 from 74 batch. And
From
Gopal
Delhi,
Subramanian-
Delhi University. Yes.
Gopal Subramanian 74 batch.
Acha, all big wigs.
Yes, I was yes sir, I forgot. During emergency, I was made the convener of the evening college too. You know, election.
Okay. Okay.
The fourth semester, I was made, and there Arun Jaitley and Gopal Subramanian.
They were
Gopal
okay.
Subramanian came here. We met. We interacted with each other. Gopal
Great.
Subramanian remembered. Gopal Subramanian, a great legal scholar.
Jury,
Came
yes,
to me.
scholar.
And he said, "Sir, at that time, who bothered about outsiders, sir? That
Yes.
he was studying in the day, and they were active politician students in the camp. But in the defense, when I in the evening college too, when I was made the convener, my professor Upendra Bakshi put a condition: I will talk to your commander that you will not involve in politics.
Okay.
Only academics. I said,
Okay.
yes, I'm not interested also. So that way, that was again a defining moment, sir. What else?
So, okay, sir. Well articulated the Air Force life or teaching life, whatever it is. And as we know that behind the success of every man, there is a woman.
Somebody was asking something.
So if you can tell the part played by your better half, your madam, sir.
Madam,
During the journey.
Madam is also
very briefly.
like
Madam lived
I think-
up to my expectation. She had done her degree. She had done her law degree. She was my direct student. She
She
got
was
enrolled as
your
advocate.
student.
Yes, she was my student.
Good.
And
Okay.
she studied in Andhra University. Because I was thinking that I didn't do it. How could it happen?
I muted all so that there is no noise. Yeah, madam, about madam, sir. Had support.
Madam practiced for about almost 6 to 7 years, doing service to women. And now she's free after my children got settled. And she said that no more court. I want to stay at home. I said, okay, welcome.
So can we see? Can we get any message from madam, sir?
Oh, madam, no.
Okay,
Absolutely,
it's
we'll
all right.
send
It's all right.
it.
Okay,
We'll
okay. Then, sir, okay. You started your career at the humble background, and you are empowered by Indian Air Force and enlightened by your teaching profession. So, what are the key takeaways from the Indian Air Force which you have learned, which could be made use of in your other second career, sir? What are the key characteristics or takeaways from Air Force or learnings from Air Force which helped you for your growth in the civil life?
Sir, the only takeaway from Air Force is commitment and discipline put together.
Commitment and discipline.
Naturally.
Wow.
National commitment, individual discipline.
Commitment to
These
the
two
cause.
I brought with me. They are the greatest assets with me.
So they are the lessons for us.
I had no money. I told you my pension was 97 rupees. My last paid run was 1125 rupees.
Okay.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to claim in economic terms. What I brought from Air Force portals is discipline and commitment, national commitment.
So that's why wise men say, sir, it doesn't matter how much money you earn. So what you have become in the process is the great success. So it's a kind of successful life, joyful life, and fulfilling life.
Sir, when that advocate was asked, that journalist was asking me, you would have earned crores of rupees.
Yes.
What I said, sir,
Uh,
if I was practicing in Supreme Court and High Courts and earning crores of rupees, who would produce you?
yeah. So
Who would
that's
turn out you?
Yeah.
I have High Court judges
Yes.
to my
So this
credit.
is-
I have district judges. I have hundreds of magistrates. I have thousands of advocates. All these fellows are earning every day lakhs of rupees, and all that goes into my account.
The amount of satisfaction you get, it is more than money. You can't
He didn't
calculate
have-
in terms
he-
of money also.
He didn't have any word. He said, sir, thank you very much, sir. I am leaving. Naturally, sir, contentment is more important, sir.
So well said, sir. Then now there are 100.
Good night, sir.
So we are getting a lot of exciting and inspiring messages from all our participants, Air Warriors, sir, about your journey, successful journey, inspirational journey, great going.
Dr.
So-
TBR,
Sir.
I have a small. My daughter wants to send her voice message from US.
Please, sir, please. So she is in US, sir, now. Yeah, Ms. Smita, welcome. Yeah, welcome.
I'm joining.
Okay.
So that's good. I saw her joining. Yes, she's on the call. She can talk. Yeah.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Yeah, welcome.
Namaste to all the elders.
So what would you like to
initially
tell
I
about?
tried-
Yeah, please.
Yes. I'll just take 2 minutes. Initially, I tried to join, but it said the capacity is full.
Yeah, full.
So
Yes.
I sent a voice message to my dad.
Okay. Now I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, finally I was able to join.
Good.
I'm so glad for having this opportunity to be part of this event today. As for every daughter, my dad is my hero. I would say he was, is, and will always be my hero.
He's our
And
hero
my
too.
mother-
Our hero too.
Yeah, yes, and that is one proud thing, that he is hero not only for me but many other students.
All our
And I have
air
seen-
warriors across the country.
Yeah, and I've seen him treat all his students just like kids, just like his own children. So yeah, that is something which he has taught us too. And my father is my hero, and my mother is the strongest pillar, as he has already mentioned. I have
Yeah.
been listening to this conversation also. She has been the strongest pillar for him as well as for our family. And without her, again, there is nothing that we would have been able to do. And I just remember reading somewhere that dads share their wisdom with their children in the hope that they would spread it to the world. And I'm so grateful for all that he taught us through his deeds. He just did not tell it in his words, but he showed us how to do and what to do.
Okay.
So I'm really very grateful for all of that. Yes, Daddy, you want to say something?
What else a father and mother need? Because it is a great blessing to have a child like you.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you.
Isn't it, sir?
Great. Now where are you
I'm
seeing
his
from?
younger daughter, but I'm speaking on behalf of my sister and myself.
Yes, my
Okay.
elder daughter. She is busy.
Yeah.
Where are you in the US?
I'm in Seattle.
Seattle. Okay.
Seattle, sir.
So
Yeah,
so
where we
nice.
moved here recently, 1.5 years back.
Okay.
So the main learnings he has always given us is like treat everyone equally, help people around you, and study well. And whatever you do, he never told us do this, do that, or anything, whether it is education or anything. He told us whatever you do the right thing, never do the wrong thing, and do it with honesty and integrity. That's
Great.
the biggest lesson.
Great.
You have your discipline, your honesty, and that is what defines you and your character. That is the greatest lesson I have, and I always try to give that to my kid also now. She's just 5, but I tell her, whatever you do or don't do, I don't care. But what is important is be honest, be truthful, have your discipline in place. That is the greatest thing I have got from his service quality only, I think.
All
On
veteran friends,
time for everything.
all veteran friends, this is my invaluable asset. What a parent could earn except a child like this.
Yeah.
You're asking me,
blessed really that
yes, this is the utmost satisfaction we parents derive from the children. Thank you very much, Amma.
Successful
Thank
children,
you,
happy
Daddy. I'm
happy
glad that
parents.
I've always sent only messages to Daddy on Father's Day or normally thank you. But I'm glad that I've got this bigger platform where I can go and say that, I'm so blessed and thankful for all the values you have imbibed in us. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Amma. God bless you.
Wait.
So,
thank you, everyone.
now, in
Thank
fact,
you,
your
sir.
father is a role model for all our air warriors. A great eye opener that we can also.
TBR sir, ask her to come.
God bless.
Come onto the screen.
Yeah.
She's on the screen.
That's right.
Yeah. Let him show up on the camera. Please
I
come.
have recorded all the messages you are getting also, Daddy. I'll share all of them with you in the Zoom. Whatever people were giving you messages, I recorded everything. I'll give you. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you. Thank you for joining from US.
Thank you, sir.
So adding color to our program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
God bless you, Smita. Yes. So that is a daughter of our today's hero, Professor Dr. Y. Sashinan Garu. Thank you, sir. Wonderful family. So we feel proud of your success and also the success of your family members also. And now, before we go to the question and answer session, so anything else, sir, would like to share with our? Now, what is your message to our air warriors, sir?
Air warriors are future aspirants.
And the youngsters now, air warriors on the call.
All air warriors are well equipped with honesty, discipline, commitment.
Okay.
What else I can give to them?
So follow your own path.
Yes, naturally. In fact, I am following the path of many senior colleagues of mine.
So whatever you love doing, you keep doing whatever you love doing. That is the point.
They are veterans, sir. Today, on seeing them on the screen, really, I feel elated. I am blessed that yes, I had never seen so many veterans on the screen together.
First time, sir, but this is the boon of our pandemic. It is enabling us to meet on virtual calls.
This is the greatest happiness.
Yes, sir.
Which
Yes, sir.
one could
Definitely.
derive in life.
Yes, sir. And sir, from your journey, I can understand. So there is nothing we cannot do. There is nothing we cannot be, or there is nothing we cannot have. Once we have that, whatever you said, that commitment, devotion, discipline, all those are planning, especially planning.
Particularly in the armed forces, sir, you plan. The service you are rendering will enable you what you want to become.
Yes, sir.
All that is required is you should plan. You should think of becoming something. You will be made that. That opportunity is there only in defense forces because there are no pressures. In civilian life, there are ups and downs, backstabbings and everything. All nonsense.
So, sir, then I think I have seen your academic of this graph.
Yes.
Very consistent throughout, right from your BCom to LLB to LLM to PhD. You are very consistent in studies, not on and off kind of thing. Are you not engaging or enjoying with parties kind of thing in Air Force with booze and all those things?
Which one? Pardon?
Having drinks and alcohol?
Oh, no, not at all. In fact, not that I'm a teetotaler. I had no time to do it. I don't claim to be teetotaler.
Your work is your nasha.
Yeah. Sometimes a glass of beer with my friends and nothing else. But that was also very occasional, particularly officers' mess. They used to invite me because I was teaching them the Air Force law.
Okay.
In Hakimpet.
Okay.
Anyway, great moment, sir. Particularly after I came out of Air Force, I had no chance to visit the canteen to try a bottle of liquor.
Great.
So now we are getting lot of messages, sir, for chatting for our people.
Sir, I am from CSD. I'm Dr. Satvir. I am from CSD. I am still serving with CSD.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So I think I would request at least now to visit any of the canteen and just have your patronage.
Definitely, sir. Sure, sir. Sure.
You want to take your time, sir. That is true.
Yes.
Sure.
Now,
Sir, one request from my side.
Please, sir. Please.
Sir, can you share your morning to night daily schedule after living all those things? How you are able to get the time to read some books? Please,
Now?
can you share? Now.
At the moment,
Morning
right?
to evening. Yes, morning to evening.
Sir, I was telling you, morning I just go for a walk, say about 15-20 minutes or even half an hour. Today, because of COVID, everything is stopped now. I do some exercise or a bit of yoga, and of course, I help please, you are making me to reveal some secrets. I help my wife in domestic work, like cleaning something, etc.
Okay.
I'm not a cook, of course, but I keep watching her how she's cooking, and what is necessary for cooking tasty food, I help her. I keep on asking her. And more than that, sir, I enjoy maximum talking to my younger daughter in US in the morning and evening.
So living the moment,
Granddaughter.
living each and every moment.
How you are
Not
serving
daughter, granddaughter.
whatever maybe.
I'm coming to that.
No,
I'm
no.
coming to that.
Sleeping,
Whatever
otherwise
maybe,
she
but
would
how
have
you are
come on
fulfilling
call.
the
Pardon?
hungry brain might be thinking for the some more knowledge. Have you penned down some books, something like that?
Yeah, of course. There are many. No, actually, in
Yeah,
law,
presentations, sir. How many presentations? 50 presentations.
That is important.
Hundreds of presentations. Hundreds of presentations. I
And
had,
you guided so many for LLM and PhD
I had guided about 40 PhDs,
Yes.
3 postdoctoral,
Okay.
and almost hundreds of postgraduate degrees.
LLM.
Right.
Yeah, I believe in a research document rather than a textbook.
I agreed. Research documents, I agree with that.
I have so many research documents with my
How
students.
can I have access to that?
I'll provide, sir.
Right. I am already given my details in that.
So Geetam has a link. I'll provide, and Andhra
Okay.
University.
Okay.
Sure, definitely, sir. And right now I have a 2-volume book written by Koner Ramakrishna Rao, the former Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, and now the Chancellor of Geetam. My contribution was there for that volume also. I'll just show you. Just because you are so curious asking.
That's true, sir. I am also guiding 2 universities here. AICT
great.
norms.
Great.
Trying to expand some knowledge.
Yeah,
That's
your name,
true.
sir? Your name?
I am Advocate Raghunath
Raghunath
Inam.
Inamdar. From?
Yes,
From?
from Baroda. Presently settled in Baroda, basically from Karnataka.
Okay.
Belgaum.
So we are getting a lot of exciting
No,
messages.
I have given my
also.
details. Please, I want to share some many things in that.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah.
No, you are in the group. So
Yes,
we'll
yes. Please
keep-
add me. If it is in WhatsApp group, I borrowed these details from some other group.
Yeah. Acha, okay. Maybe so you can be in the group and
I given my that in chat box. I given my mobile. Please add me in that.
okay. Definitely.
Even-
No,
Please,
we'll,
please, sir.
yes.
I don't want to miss any program.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think we also got a forward message. If you can really add our
We'll be
numbers.
very much thankful.
Yeah.
for this.
Please share your numbers in the chat.
We have
We'll
shared
add
that.
everybody. in
We
the
have
call.
shared my email ID.
So now
Now
the program is we'd like to have this Wednesday webinar with success story every
Very
Wednesday.
good.
Every
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, there
Good,
are
good.
so many success stories of our own veterans. So
Great.
we'd like to bring out to them with a view to inspire the younger generations and
Great.
to share their knowledge with all other various warriors. So the
sir,
the amount of
Yeah, yeah.
support we get is really
You are
tremendous.
asking me. I'll show you.
Oh, great.
Phenomenology of violence.
Okay.
Like this, there are hundreds.
Okay, right. No, I know that some research books I have seen, no doubt. I am also visiting faculty in MSU.
Okay, very
So I
good.
am also going regularly. Rather, I am presently due to COVID, online classes are going on.
Okay.
I am giving in 2-3 university lectures online presently also.
More
So
than
I am
that,
like-
I'm fond reader of literature on Ambedkar.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Oh,
I have almost a volume of 100 books related to Ambedkar.
oh my
Great.
Great.
So you are a voracious reader.
Yeah, of course.
Reader also, writer also, that is important. Presently, writers are required. Readers are there, no doubt.
Sir,
Yeah.
my suggestion or submission to you, sir, Professor, sir.
Right.
So why don't you write your own story, sir? Autobiography like me. But you have an inspiring story to tell the people, to inspire youngsters.
Just as TBR Unstoppable,
Yeah, something like that. This should be much more a blockbuster type for you.
what should I name that? YSN
YSN,
Eternal?
no, incredible journey of
Oh, God.
YSN.
No, too many adjectives will spoil me.
No, incredible journey, that is true. Beyond thoughts.
Yeah, incredible.
Beyond thoughts, great
It is
veteran.
incredible.
Like that you can see.
Incredible journey of a soldier.
No,
No, your
whatever
contribution-
I've done keeping in view the students,
No, your contribution towards education society is enormous.
particularly
It cannot-
junior officers.
It cannot be counted in a small way. Your contribution to the education society is a great. Beyond thoughts.
Excellent.
Yeah, sir. In fact, we are getting a lot of messages that so many people also got disappointed, but the maximum number was limited to only 100. I didn't know that. So we'll think of doing something, adding the numbers also next time.
Rao sir, I want to congratulate the professor. Just
Yeah,
give me a
please.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
Please.
Professor Satyanarayana Garu, RT, congratulations, and I'm very proud. I'm a Dr. Raghunandan joining from Delhi, but I am from Bangalore. Okay.
Raghunandan. Oh, right, sir. Raghunandan.
Yes, and I want to share here. Luckily, I have a daughter. She's also in Seattle. She works for the Microsoft. My daughter name is Sangeeta Nandan.
Oh, good.
She did her MS in computer science. Luckily, it's a coincidence, and she's the only daughter. But I have been listening to your thoughts very carefully. You see, you have been the only one person in entire India from a aviator to university chancellor. RT, congratulations to you, sir. There may be many people in the line, but nobody can go to the vice chancellor because the Lord Goddess Saraswati has been blessed you. You have been talking and you have been from the Air Force, the platform, the foundation, what we got. No other services can give to anybody. Right. So probably we are all lucky to get the Air Force discipline, the commitment to work, the English speaking course, what we have learned, the GSK, what they are taught, the blood, the DNA, what we got in our genes. Yes. And today your kid is speaking and our kids are speaking. Any kid coming out of the Kendriya Vidyalaya, I think my daughter's 18 KV students are in USA. She has been motivated. She has taken them. So I am very proud to say that we are not airmen. We are the aviators of Indian Air Force. Exactly. And we have been excelled because of, you have been in spite of whatever we have other extracurricular activities. You have been focused. You have studied. You have pursued your studies. Common sense, presence of mind, conscience, presence of mind has helped all of us to come to this level. Not because of a sergeant from Air Force you can't achieve in civil life. It is a very cutthroat competition. It's a very cutthroat competition. Yes, whenever I have gone on the TV debate, there may be many officers, air marshals were there. But the moment when I say, sir, I'm ex-sergeant, Air Force, IFP, guard room was my duty place, immediately their face becomes very little. So normally, to due respect to all my aviators brothers, the education is most important. If you are with the good horses, you will run the race one day. If you are with the donkeys, you will sit in the bar and restaurant. Please wake up. This is, you have to pick up the good books, good friends. Because as a professor, sir, I'm very hats off to you. I know many Supreme Court judges and advocates. You have created the advocates. You have created the judges across the world. You are not gone for the money, sir. There are many people, millionaires, they could not send their